Dear students, welcome to our class on JRF SRF Net 2022 latest general knowledge. As I said in few of our previous short videos, the information that I am going to present is the latest and the most contemporary. Now, in today's class, we try to understand what is the importance of power, farm power, and what are the different sources of farm power, and what is the need for more farm power through stationary like pump sets or diesel sets, whatever it may be, moving like tractors, harvesters, threshers, like this. What is the need that we try to understand in this class? It is basically on agriculture engineering. Now, the exponential growth in tractor sector during the past 3 decades resulted in more than 7.5 million tractors in the fields in India today. See, 7.5 million tractors are in the fields of the farmers to support the farm power required. Why the farm power required, that we discuss in the following discussion today. The farm power availability increased from 0.3 kilowatts per hectare during 1960 to 2.54 kilowatts per hectare in 2020. See, imagine how many times of power availability increased just from 0.3 kilowatts per hectare during 1960 to 2.454 kilowatts per hectare. A phenomenal growth in the power sector that is required, that is available in the country. Now, the threshing of major crops, any crop, paddy, wheat, maize, whatever may be, any major crop if you take, threshing of these major crops is now completely mechanized, and overall mechanization of primary processing of food grains is 68%. See the phenomenal growth. 68% mechanical processing of major crops is now under operation in the country, in India today. Now, see, the developments in the last couple of decades contributed to achieve 47% over all farm mechanization of crop production in the country. 47% increase in the last 2 decades, just 20 years, 47%. Imagine. The percentage of agriculture workers, here this is an important point. The percentage of agriculture workers to total workers in India declined from 59% in 1991 to 55% in 2011 and 40% in 2021. I repeat again, this is a very, very interesting point. It may be asked in the questions in any form. The percentage of agriculture workers to total workforce in the country declined from 59% in 1991, 55% in 2011. Just after 20 years, 59 had become 55 in just 10 years. Okay, that is 2021, it has come down to 40%. Imagine the need of tractors or power from external sources other than farm workers. See this much. The drought animal population reduced from 78 million in 1971-72 to just 39 million in 2018-19. Almost slightly more than half of the drought animals availability is reduced for farm work. See, in the year 2071-72, 78 million drought animals were there. At present, just it is 39 million, almost slightly more than half of the drought purpose animals have reduced. This is another necessity. This has created another necessity for farm power in through implements, or you can say mechanization. Now, another interesting thing is this scenario resulted in reduction in the combined share of agricultural workers and drought animals in total farm power availability from 61% in 1971-72 to 10% in 2019-20. This is a follow-up of the previous discussion what we made in the last half minute or 1 minute. See the importance of farm power. Now, the net sown area per tractor reduced from, slowly I will read, please write down if time permits. The net sown area per tractor reduced from 487 hectares per tractor in the year 1975-76 to just 18 hectares per tractor by 2019-20. That much use for tractors have taken place. In the year 1975-76, each tractor was to work in the field for 487 hectares. 487 hectares per tractor were available. At present, for every 18 hectares, one tractor is available in the present. That is 2019-20, as the population of working tractors rose to, first bit I told in today's class, as the tractor number rose to 7.5 million working tractors in the field in India now. See, the target of average farm power availability by 2030 is 4 kilowatts per hectare for timely and precise field operations. Now, in the first 1 minute, I discussed with you that the farm power availability was 0.3 kilowatts per hectare during 1960. It has increased to 2.54 now. Now by 2030, it is estimated that 4 kilowatts per hectare is the requirement. Imagine, the demand for food grains in India is projected to be around 355 million tons and 180 million tons of vegetables by 2030. Just in 8 years from now, the food grain requirement is 355 million tons and vegetables 180 million tons. To meet this enormous amount of farm power is required to meet these targets. India uses over 80% of its fresh water. India uses 80% of its fresh water for agriculture, the efficient use of which is paramount. Now, of the water available in the global, only 4% of fresh water is available in India. Now, in that 4%, 80% is being used by agriculture sector. Imagine. So, we also use water use efficiency through surface irrigation with an irrigation efficiency of about 40%. At present, it is around 38 to 40%. In the previous lectures, I told that the efficiency of surface irrigation is much low and there is a need to increase the farm water use efficiency through technological intervention, mainly through mechanization. It is possible through agriculture engineering, science interventions. Micro irrigation is an effective scientific alternate for higher irrigation efficiency of 70 to 90%. Micro irrigation, maybe drip irrigation, maybe sprinkler irrigation, maybe any other a combination of surface water and well. Whatever it may be, there is a need for use efficiency of water to increase from 70 to 90%. Unless we achieve this one, it is impossible with just 4% of total fresh water available in India as compared to the world. So this is most essential. Now we try to understand some most important institutional milestones in agriculture engineering. Institutional. Now, in the year 1952, Agriculture and Food Engineering Department was established in Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, West Bengal. So first 1952. These are the institutional milestones. Later on, we try to understand milestones in different subsectors of agriculture engineering. Now, 1958, Grain Storage Research and Training Institute was established at Hapur, UP in the year 1958. 1972, AICRP on post-harvest technology initiated and now it is renamed in 2030 as AICRP on post-harvest engineering and technology. Post-harvest engineering and technology. That means engineering component is given more priority. Now, in the year 1975, AICRP on farm implements and machinery initiated. 1976, Central Institute of Agriculture Engineering established at Bhopal. 1983, AICRP on energy in agriculture, and agro-based industries initiated. 1986, Ginning Training Center of CTRL was established at Nagpur. Now, in the year 1987, AICRP on utilization of animal energy with enhanced system efficiency initiated. 1988, Ministry of Food Processing Industries was set up. 1988, Ministry of Food Processing Industries was set up. 1988 again, there are two more milestones. Agriculture Engineering Division established at ICR headquarters. 1988, AICRP on application of plastics in agriculture initiated and now renamed as AICRP on plastic engineering in agriculture and environment management. 1989, Central Institute of Post-Harvest Engineering and Technology established at Ludhiana. 1996, AICRP on ergonomics and safety in agriculture was initiated. So these are all the milestones with reference to institutions. In addition to that, technological milestones in farm mechanization. Now, sector-wise, we go from now onwards. As far as farm mechanization is concerned, this is one of the subsectors of agriculture engineering. In that, what are the technological milestones? 7 to 8 important milestones only we try to understand. 1957, 1957, crop threshers. 1970, 1970, combine harvesters. 1991, 1991, zero till drill. 1992, in 1992, inclined plate planter. 2005, 2005, laser guided land leveler. 2010, direct seeded rice drill. 2017, modified happy seeder. So these are the technological milestones in farm mechanization. Similarly, irrigation, farm irrigation sector, what are the milestones? We try to understand some 6 to 7 most important milestones. 1948, after the independence, in the year 1948, first multi-purpose river valley project, Damodar Valley Corporation, Jharkhand was one of the very important milestones in engineering with reference to irrigation, otherwise irrigation engineering. First multi-purpose river valley project, Damodar Valley, in 1948. 1958, first major irrigation project, Bhavani Sagar Dam in Tamil Nadu. 1967, first masonry dam in independent India, Nagarjuna Sagar. 1977, introduction of low density polyethylene plastic in irrigation system. 1978, beginning of marketing of drip irrigation system by Netafim Israel in India. 1985, centrally sponsored scheme on use of plastics in agriculture. 1996, accelerated irrigation benefit program. 2006, centrally sponsored scheme on micro irrigation. 2010, national mission on micro irrigation. 2015, Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana. This bit will come. 2015, Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana in the year 2015. Now we try to understand few more milestones with reference to processing and value addition. So in the processing and value addition, in the year 1950, warehouses for bags storage. 1960s, metallic storage bin, mechanical winnower, solvent extraction of edible oil. 1970s are dedicated to solvent extraction plants for soybean and other crops. 1975, first hot air dehydrator for resins, apricot, etc. 1980s, electrical moisture meters. 1982, frozen seafood and RTE meals. 1988, launch of SAFL. SAFL is for organized retail network of fruits and vegetables. To 1990s, introduction of color scorer for rice. Color sorter for rice. 1996, first local brand of 100% pure natural fruit juices. 1997, first Indian cold room as per international standards. 2000s, Hermitage storage of food grains. 2004, non-destructive methods for food safety and quality. 2012 special horticulture train for fruits and vegetables. 2020 introduction of Kisan Rail, that is dedicated to paying some perishable products as far as agriculture is concerned. Cotton mechanization, important milestones include commercial ginning in 1961, indigenous cotton pre-cleaner 1996, 2015 first nano cellulose pilot plant of Asia at Sirkot, Mumbai. Last part of bits in today's class is technological milestones in jute and allied fibers. In jute and allied fibers, 1962, first fiber bonded strength tester was invented in 1962 and became operational in India. 2011 digital multiple fibers grading instruments. 2016 CACP introduced the digital instrumental jute grading system for minimum support price M.Sc. 2020 BIS standard for digital grading. In the year 2021 jute lac based biocomposite was in operation from 2021 onwards. So these are the bits that I would like to share with you on agriculture engineering. Thanking you very much for your very patient hearing.